My husband refused to adopt my daughter after parenting her for 10 years. Now our family is falling apart. I had my daughter when I was 16, and her father has never been in the picture. Honestly, I don't even know where he is. He wanted nothing to do with her. When my daughter was 6, I met my now husband. He promised me that he loved her and would treat her as his own, and for years it seemed like he truly did. We've had more children together since then, and as a family, things have felt whole. Last week, for her 16th birthday, my daughter told me she wanted her stepdad to adopt her. I was over the moon. He's always been her dad in every way that matters, so this felt perfect. He said yes, and there were happy tears all around. Even our younger kids were excited. It was one of the happiest moments of my life. But that night, everything changed. My husband told me we needed to talk. He admitted that while he does love her, it's not the same as the love he has for his biological kids. He said he felt adopting her might not be fair to her because she deserves a dad who loves her equally. He offered to let her take his last name if she wanted, but he said he couldn't adopt her. He felt awful about it and promised to handle the conversation himself, so I wouldn't have to. Hearing this broke my heart. I've never felt this kind of pain before. I told him I didn't want him to tell her. If he doesn't see her as his child, then it's my job to protect her. But I'm lost. Do I ask for a divorce? I've been feeling sick, dizzy, and numb all week. How do I even begin to tell my daughter? And please don't tell me step-parents don't have to love their stepkids the same. My daughter doesn't have a father. She considers my husband to be her dad in every sense. He's helped raise her, disciplined her, celebrated her wins, and supported her through her toughest moments. I feel like I've completely failed her. I don't know what to do. Edit, my daughter stayed home from school today, saying she wasn't feeling well. She asked if her dad really wanted to adopt her, or if he just said yes to avoid hurting her feelings. She mentioned that he's been avoiding her ever since she asked. He hugged her, kissed her forehead, and told her he loves her so much but needed to talk to her. They're on a drive right now. I'm praying he doesn't tell her the truth. Update 5 days later. I really appreciate everyone's advice. A lot of people told me to go straight to divorce, but I want to try to fix things first. I don't want my oldest to feel like any of this is her fault. I don't want my younger kids to resent her. And honestly, I'm scared my husband might not want to see her anymore if we separate. We've started marriage counseling, and I'm looking for a therapist for my daughter. I decided to let my husband talk to her because I thought they deserved that moment together, and I trusted he wouldn't say something thoughtless. They went on a drive, and while I don't know exactly what was said, they both came back upset. To make this easier, I'll use fake names. My daughter, Hannah, has stopped calling my husband Dad and now calls him Mike, if she speaks to him at all. He seems upset about it, but honestly, isn't this what he wanted? She's been so quiet and tired lately, and I told her she could stay home from school for a few days, but she didn't want to. Then my younger daughter asked, "Why is Hannah calling Daddy Mike? Is he not her dad anymore? Does that mean she's not my sister?" I corrected her right away, but the look on my husband's face was horrified. I didn't know what to say to him either. I've been making an effort to call her your sister instead of Hannah when I talk about her to the younger kids, and I hope it helps. Once again, thank you to everyone who's been supportive. I'm exhausted, both as a mom and a wife, but I'm trying to be the glue that holds us together. I'm doing everything I can to make the marriage work and to be a good mom.